foundation stone for multiple projects worth around 18,000 crore in Dehradun. Inaugurates 7 projects. Public Accounts Committee upholds prudence, wisdom and propriety in parliamentary system, says President Kovind at the centenary celebrations of PAC. President, Vice President, Prime Minister Modi greet Navy personnel on Navy Day. Assam government conferred state's highest civilian award to Ratan Tata for his contribution towards cancer care. And in Mumbai cricket test between India and New Zealand, the visitors bowled out for 62. Azaz Patel becomes the third bowler to take perfect 10 wickets in an innings. A very good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. From the studios of DDK Guwahati, this is Sangeeta Bhattacharjee. Now the stories in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today inaugurated 7 projects and laid the foundation stone of 11 more projects worth around 18,000 crore rupees at a special function in Dehradun. This includes the Delhi-Dehradun Economic Corridor, which will be built at a cost of around 8,300 crore rupees. It will significantly reduce the travel time from Delhi to Dehradun from 6 hours to around 2.5 hours. It will have Asia's largest wildlife elevated corridor of 12 kilometers for unrestricted wildlife movement. The Greenfield Alignment Project from Delhi-Dehradun Economic Corridor connecting Halgoa, Saharanpur to Bhadrabad, Haridwar will be constructed at a cost of over 2,000 crore rupees.
वर्षों में उत्तराखंड के विकास के लिए केंद्र सरकार ने 1 लाख करोड़ रुपए से अधिक 1 लाख करोड़ रुपए से अधिक 1 लाख करोड़ रुपए से अधिक परियोजनाएं स्वीकृत की हैं। यहां की सरकार इनको तेजी से जमीन पर उतार रही है। इसी को आगे बढ़ाते हुए आज 18,000 करोड़ रुपए से अधिक की परियोजनाओं का लोकार्पण और शिलान्यास किया जा रहा है।
President Ramnath Kovind has said that the Public Accounts Committee upholds prudence, wisdom and propriety in parliamentary system. Addressing the centenary celebration of Public Accounts Committee of Parliament, Kovind said, Gandhiji considered account keeping as essential for clean public life. President Kovind underlined that philosophy of public accounts has not been changed from the time of Kautilya. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu said PSC reports always strive for improvement in the system. PSC has detected many financial lapses in its glorious work traditions. Speaker Om Birla said this was one of the most important committees of Parliament and complimented the PSC members on their dedication to the cause.
Also from the point of view of the economy, prudence, wisdom and propriety. It has no other aim than to bring to notice any cases of waste, loss, corruption, extravagance, inefficiency. If more
President, Vice President and Prime Minister have greeted all Navy personnel, veterans and their families on Navy Day today. In a tweet, President Ramnath Kovind said, besides safeguarding maritime security and protecting our interests in the sea, our Navy also play a stellar role in coping with the COVID-19 related crisis. In a tweet, Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu said the nation is proud of Indian Navy's stellar role in safeguarding India's national interests, maritime security and territorial integrity. In a tweet, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said India is proud of the exemplary contributions of the Indian Navy. He said our Navy is widely respected for its professionalism and outstanding courage. He said our Navy personnel have always been at the forefront of mitigating crisis situations like natural disasters. The cyclone Jawar is likely to reach North Andhra Pradesh and South Odisha today. IMD DG Mrityunjay Mahapatra said that the cyclonic storm is likely to reach Andhra Pradesh and Odisha around noon today. Coastal districts of Odisha have been experiencing rainfall since last night due to the impact of Jawar. According to Meteorological Department, the rainfall and wind intensity will increase as the cyclonic storm approaches the Odisha coast. Indian Navy has ramped up rescue and relief operations to minimize damages. Navy is closely monitoring the movement of the cyclonic storm. Navy has kept 13 flood relief teams and 4 diving teams on standby to be deployed for rescue and relief operations. Renowned philanthropist of the country, Ratan Tata, will be conferred with newly constituted highest civilian award of Assam, Ahom Boibhob. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma said this at a press conference in Guwahati today. Sharma said these awards would be based on people's recommendations and would be conferred on the line of Bharat Ratna on 2nd December on the occasion of Ahom Diwak every year. However, recipients of its first edition have been selected on the basis of extensive research and they would be honored on 24th January next year. The second highest civilian awards of the state, Ahom Khorob, will be conferred to educationist Professor Komolindu Deb Krori, Director of NHCM Assam, Dr. Lakshmanan S., Professor Deepak Chand Jain from the field of business management, Olympic bronze medalist boxer Lavlina Borgohain, and renowned artist Neil Pawan Borwa. On the other hand, Ahom Gaurav is to be conferred to 13 personalities, this time for the immense contribution in their respective fields.
আৰু অসম দিৱসৰ দিনা এই বঁটাটো প্ৰদান কৰা হ'ব কিন্তু এই বছৰ অসম দিৱসৰ দিনাখন যদিও মই অসম বৈভৱ ঘোষণা কৰিলো আমি
Now we take a short break. We will be back with more news. Stay tuned.
Let's go practice. अरे रुक यार, मेरे बैंक अकाउंट में गलत एंट्री का प्रॉब्लम हो गया है। तो बैंक को कंप्लेन करना। बैंक को लिखे 1 महीना हो गया है, बट वो गूगली पे गूगली डाले जा रहा है।
तो आरबीआई के बैंकिंग लोकपाल को इन्फॉर्म करो।
रुक, मैं समझाता हूँ। जैसे क्रिकेट में थर्ड अंपायर, वैसे ही आरबीआई का बैंकिंग ओम्बुड्समैन। आरबीआई कहता है अगर बैंक आपकी कंप्लेंट को 1 महीने में नहीं सुलझाता तो आप आरबीआई के कंप्लेंट मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम पर ऑनलाइन कंप्लेंट कर सकते हैं। ये आरबीआई का आसान तरीका है आपकी कंप्लेंट सुलझाने का, और वो भी फ्री।
आरबीआई कहता है जानकार बनिए, सतर्क रहिए।
Welcome back. Northeastern state of Manipur has made significant progress in improving the health infrastructure scenario in the state in last 4 years. The national data on infant mortality rate showed that Manipur, along with Goa, recorded the lowest infant mortality rate in the country. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh in a tweet said the Chief Minister's Health for All scheme has been able to touch thousands of lives in different corners of the state. Under the scheme, the facilities provided are doorstep health checkups, medicine delivery, and telecommunication with doctors. Tourism sector, which is one of the main contributors to the state's economy in Arunachal Pradesh, has been witnessing tourism infrastructure development in the region in the reign of Pema Khandu government. On Saturday, Chief Minister Khandu laid foundation stone for tourism infrastructure at Mangalam in Lumla constituency. Thousands of both domestic and foreign tourists flock to Lumla in Tawang district every year. In the second and final cricket test match between India and New Zealand in Mumbai on day 2, India were 39 for no loss at stumps. Earlier, the visitors were all out for 62 runs in their first innings. Ravichandran Ashwin took 4 wickets. India were all out for 325 on the second day today. The hosts won the toss and opted to bat. Mayank Agarwal's magnificent century was the highlight of the Indian innings. He went on to contribute 150 runs, while Azaz Patel took all 10 wickets for the visitors. The 33-year-old bowler became the third in the history of Test cricket to achieve this feat. A 2-day seminar cum workshop on development of handicraft of Shillong was held at KJP Conference Hall, Shillong. Over 100 weavers participated in the workshop, which was organized by Meghalaya Handicraft Service Centre in association with Ministry of Textiles. H. Marbanyang, Managing Director of Meghalaya Handlooms and Handicrafts Development, while inaugurating the workshop, said that the state has great potential and the artisans are experts on various handicrafts. And to end the news, the main points once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi lays foundation stone for multiple projects worth around 18,000 crores in Dehradun, inaugurates 7 projects. Public Accounts Committee upholds prudence, wisdom and propriety in parliamentary system, says President Kovind at the centenary celebration of PAC. President, Vice President, Prime Minister Modi greet Navy personnel on Navy Day. Assam government to confer state's highest civilian award to Ratan Tata for his contribution towards cancer care. And in Mumbai cricket test between India and New Zealand, the visitors bowled out for 62 as Azaz Patel becomes the third bowler to take perfect 10 wickets in an innings. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.